Alright, this is Pete from PaintHQ. Today I'll bring you a beginner's guide to airless spray tips. If you're not a beginner, please stick around, comment your feedback and questions. Let's help each other. First up, how do you install an airless spray tip into a tip guard? It's good to understand each spray tip comes with a seat and seal, but what are they for? With an FFLP fine finish tip, you get an additional orange plastic seal for use if you was using harsher solvent materials that otherwise would degrade the standard rubber seal. To explain what the seat does, it holds the cylinder barrel of the airless tip so paint is channeled through the tip orifice when under pressure. Without it, or if not installed correctly, it would simply make a mess. You can see here how it would seal to the exit of the airless spray gun. You can attach the seat and seal to the end of the spray tip barrel. Then guide the crescent shape into place. A tip is not to press too firmly yet. This allows you to install the tip and the seat will naturally align. Then push more firmly into place. I've had it happen to me where it was slightly out of place and I struggled to get the seat out. To get a seat and seal out, use the pointed end of a spray tip and push onto a flat surface. So to quickly recap, press the seat and seal onto the spray tip barrel. Align the seat crescent first before pushing more firmly into place. Here's something to watch out for that could be causing spits when fine finish spraying. The blue PAA production tips are high pressure and come with a larger orifice seat. Let's say you fish out a tip guard in your kit. It has the larger orifice seat, but you're fine finished low pressure spraying. you end up with a pocket of material that could shoot out as a spit and spoil your work. Each tip comes with the correct seat and seal. So blue is PAA, high pressure. What do the other colours mean? You have neon, low pressure tips for spraying emulsion, latex paints for walls and ceilings. Green, FFLP, fine finish, low pressure tips for woodwork, joinery, doors and trim. And wide rack, low pressure, covering wide larger areas where overspray is not such an issue. Now what do the numbers mean? The first two in this example is the fan width, doubled and noted in inches at 12 inches away from the substrate. Let's look at the lower end of the scale. We have an FFLP 206, so a 4-inch fan width at 12 inches away. Right, what about the second two numbers? An FFLP 408. The 08 is the orifice size, recorded in 1/1000th of an inch. This is how much paint is let out, also known as fluid flow. The orifice size is also linked to the viscosity of material being sprayed. I will make another video on this for beginners choosing a spray tip and those looking to understand paint viscosity. Let me know in the comments if this is something that would be useful to understand. In the meantime, this demonstration will show the reduced flow you get spraying low viscosity material comparing a 108 to a 106. So both low pressure at 900 psi, but the 6th thou orifice of the 106 is nearly half the flow of the 8th thou 108. The 108 on the left is clearly wet, whereas the 106 is nearly dry. As a beginner, what tips should you choose? Well, that's down to your application and material being sprayed. As a guide, an LP 517 is pretty much a standard for emulsion and latex paint, spraying interior and exterior. However, I like a 515 for the reduced flow and extra control you can gain. It could be useful as a beginner. When fine finishing, spraying woodwork and trim, the 10th thou orifice such as a 310 is typical for spraying off-the-shelf paints that can also be brushed and rolled. It can be worth trying the 8th thou for its reduced flow. So I like a 308 and a 208, but it will depend on the viscosity and the sprayability of the paint. I will cover this topic later in the series. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Please like this video and subscribe. My name is Pete. Thank you for watching and supporting PaintHQ.